Ladies and gentlemen, you bet Roma is back. And she's very happy, she's very excited because we are going to kill a boss. And when you kill a boss, I mean a big boss. Not just some regular nothing boss. A big boss. With a big soul. We're going to beat the shit out of the Lost Sinner. I wanted to do two, and I just did one. We're going to beat the shit out of the Lost Sinner. We're going to level up first. And we're going to then, before we do that, we're going to traverse through the rest of the Lost Bastille that we haven't done yet. So let's do that. Let's level up.
Mirror of the curtains.
Yeah. Let's level up. And let's do this. Vitality up 2. Those are the more important ones. And, man, my intelligence is good. Faith, I don't know if I'm going to deal with Faith. But these basically are going to be the main... The main skill sets, attributes I'm going to raise with her. So she's now at level 75, which is not bad. But now that we have... 2 slots, I plan to do some slots myself, we can have 2... There we go, 2 spells. And we're going to go back to the Lost Bastille, and we're going to go to the Servants' Quarters. We're going to kill a couple of bosses, actually, now that I think about it, if we can. I'm going to try to find the thing that we need to kill the other boss. And I believe I have a... I don't know, I have to buy it. Well, you can get a Fragrant Branch of Yore, and then you can use it on one of the people we're going to find as we go along. Now, if you go down here... You will note that there is a Ferrous Lockstone box. I showed you this already because I got all the treasure chests, so let's get out of here. Alright, let's traverse further along into the Lost Bastille. How many arrows do I have, by the way? 108? I should have gotten more arrows, but anyway. We're going to go up this way, and we're going to go through some of the areas we have not been going through as of yet. And there are going to be more... Did I get that item? There are going to be more pursuers chasing after us. Oh! Ding. I am liking this weapon. I don't know if I can use it against the boss, because the boss is kind of quick, but... Yeah, I already got this item. Okay, we're doing alright. So what didn't I do here? I went here. Did I go here? Oh no, I didn't go here yet. And then I was going up here. So we're going to fight a couple more pursuers, most likely. Wait, I forgot what I was doing here. I'm getting these 2 characters confused, and it's driving me crazy. I know where I am with the other character, but I'm not sure where I came from with this one. Did I go through here? I'm not going to waste Great Soul Arrows on these guys. Yeah, blow up your mother, you bitch. Oh, that's right. I was trying to... Right, okay. I was trying to figure out how to get that... Alright, so now I know where I am. Alright, so I don't have to go back through here. I already went this way. I was trying to figure out how to get that treasure chest. Well, not that treasure chest, but that treasure, and it was not working out. Alright, so we're going to go through here. We're going to take care of some business on this end. And I got the items here too. Alright, so what the hell am I doing here? I don't know what I'm doing anymore. Okay. Oh, that was a lot closer than it needed. Isn't it funny? Those guys do not respawn, by the way. Fuck you, man. And I'm sure I went here. So I went through all of this. I fought that pursuer. But I didn't get to... Okay, so I'm right back here. Okay, I didn't get to the main boss. Didn't do. I mean, I didn't fight that pursuer in the other spot here either, so... Wow, I can't talk anymore. I didn't fight that pursuer in the other spot either, so... Thank you! And now you're dead. I'm just trying to remember what the hell I'm supposed to be doing here. I mean, I could go back and fight the pursuer. The pursuer's nothing major. I didn't get this either. This is a hidden door. Oh, this is where the other pursuer is. Okay, so we're going to fight another pursuer here. We're going to get this item, Green Blossoms 2. Lo and behold, here he comes. Another pursuer. And we're going to kill him quick. Just make sure you don't walk off the edge, because that would make your day a little bit horrible. Well, that was a pretty hefty swing for this poking spear. Yeah, you're totally... I was going to say, you're not doing that moving. Just dive into him so you can... Wow, that's a total miss. As they say, that's a total failure. As them youngins say. Yeah, why don't you get to a place where I can't fall off the edge? Because you can't fall off the edge, so it doesn't matter to you. Don't get stabbed by that. Oh, come on. Stab him. Just make sure he doesn't do that cursed thing, because that thing's a real pain. Oh. You think you're hot shit because you can float. I don't care. You're dead. And don't drop it down there. Did it drop down there? You're supposed to give me some twinkling titanite. Anyway, we killed him. That's all that matters. So that would have been the fourth pursuer. And really, it's his positioning that makes him tough. Now, like I said, if you really want to try it, you can do a run. Whoop. You could do a run towards the edge of that thing. And run it and jump it. We want to go out that way. I don't have the Fragrant Ranch of Yore to save Mr. Strayed. Wait for it to aim and then shoot again. Shoot again. The pursuit to the next boss actually reintroduces us to a previous boss. A lot earlier than I would have expected. Statue blocks your way. Now, because I got the Bastille key, that's what I didn't realize that I got at the edge of that area. I can open this door, amongst many others. But you get a petrified dragon bone and 3 fire bombs, which are very useful. I think they changed that other item. I don't know. So, if we go this way, we're going to fight the first Old Soul boss. Now, for those of you that have played the first version of this game, you'll note there's only one guy hanging around at the edge shooting arrows at you and not 3 like there used to be. But there's also that big guy. And we get 8 life gems, which I'm going to equip right now because I need... Do I have... I have those poison... Yeah, let me get the poison knives. So, that dude up there is going to start shooting at us if we get within range, see? And that's a crossbow. That thing can hit. Now, we can't hit this big guy, but... I mean, that does a lot more damage than it needs to. But really, in the end, Is it worth it? This just in. This year's worst dressed. Those guys. I am going to rest at this bonfire because I want to repair my spear. Well, no, wait a minute. I want to use a different weapon. You got to be a little quicker than this slow jab. Oh, and the guy that was shooting at us just dropped down. Well, here is a new... And this is a sun... There we are. This is a son, bro, or sis. If you were to summon this person, Dynamite, they would raise their arms when they showed up, and if they helped you out, they would get a sunlight coin. I'm going to light this bonfire, and then I'm going to light my torch, if it prompts me. There we go. And I'm going to light the sconce over here. Sounds like I'm going to say skank, doesn't it? I'm going to light the skank. Now, I am going to use a different weapon. Let me see what weapons I have that I can use. What would be good against... The twin blade would be pretty good if I had the dexterity for it, which I don't. The whip. Yeah, I'll only whip her. Grand Lance is pretty cool, but I don't... It has no durability at all. It's a lot heavier. The Great Machete is... Needs a lot more... I'm looking for a weapon I can use against her. I mean, I could use... Nah, that's... I could use the scimitar. Yeah, I guess the scimitar would be a good idea. I can also equip the shield, the leather shield. I'll figure out if I want to do that. This one's pretty good, too. It does 95%. Oh. Well, it's better than my weapon. Well, I guess I can do that. I guess I can go with this scimitar and that shield. I mean, really, you don't want to just sit there and take damage from her on your shield. You want to kind of... You want to kind of move around and everything. And as you can tell, with this character that I have, I can pretty much dodge anything. Especially if I know its attack patterns. But the problem is that I'm... Yesterday was the first time I fought this boss, and it was... I beat her. I mean, it's not like I didn't beat her, but... I beat her on the first try, but she hit me thrice, which I don't like, because... Shit. Yeah, you were supposed to not do that! Why'd you fucking do that? You were supposed to walk around the wall and back up, but no, instead you take a hit and roll off. I have died more times falling than I have ever died falling in this game in my entire fucking life playing this game. Nice try, dipshit. Oh! Somebody got stabbed. Somebody got run through. Somebody got fucking pitched. Why don't you back the fuck off? Alright, anyway. Let's prompt this dick to get out of his little cubby hole. Yeah, come on. Come on. I'm right here. There we are. See ya. Now watch out, because these guys shoot crossbow bolts at you as well. No. Yes. So you want to get them first before they can get you. A tough bastard, huh? I go for the one with my weapon. Oh, that's awesome. Holy shit, do I love that. That's going to be my new favorite thing to do. There's nothing here that I know of. There are no hidden walls. So, if you look for them, you're not going to get anything. But there is an item waiting for us down here. I'm going to take this elevator all the way down. All the way down. And when it starts slowing down, you want to roll off because there's an item here. It's coming right here. See? Just fall off. Don't do it on the way up. Do it on the way down. And we get 5 lacerating knives. 5 lacerating knives are fun to have. They cause bleed. So I am going to equip those. There we are. Alright, now, let me get my poison knives ready. We're going to prompt, you're going to see the Flexile Sentry's going to come. There he goes. Prompt him to come out and then fuck with him. Where'd you go? Come on. Come on. We're going to fuck with him. Poison. 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 Alright, you're poisoned. Let me throw some lacerating knives at you just to do some bleed as well. Because you love bleed so much. Now, if you want, you could stay here and poke at him. Come on. Wait. Poison knife, poison knife. This is why I buy them, because this is so much more fun. So now you're going to try to walk away and it's not going to help you. You're still dying. Come on, what's the matter? You scared? You chicken? Come on, shithead. Ah! There you are, come on. Wow, you're still alive. Well, I'll give you credit. I mean, you're gonna have to die nonetheless, but I'm gonna still give you credit for trying. I love that their hit detection is worse than mine. Oh yeah, I have spells. The hell am I doing this for? You want to see Great Soul Arrow? I totally forgot I have spells. Well, it's even better when you hit him with it. Oh, you're dead. Okay, nice. Now I'm going to put the magic weapon on. Get life gems. Okay, so now the only problem here that's left is you're going to fight a bunch of those little exploding guys. We get the Blossom Kite Shield. I'll show you that. It's an... Now, there used to be Sublime Bone Dust in here. And now it's not here anymore. There's a large soul of a nameless soldier. Like, it used to be here. And there also were 3 creatures. Here's one of these little fuckers. Oh, he... Stay there. What? Oh, fuck you. There used to be Sublime... Like, there were 3 creatures here that were pretty strong for this portion of the game. But you could easily defeat... Like, what I used to do is I used to bait them to walk off the edge where that elevator is. I used to send the elevator back up and then let them walk off into the water. It was pretty stupid, but I loved doing it. I was like, oh, look, you fell off. It was like a sense of accomplishment that they fell off, and that was the reason. Use the Bastille key here to open up this little place, and there's a hide knight. Let's see. I want to make this easy, so let's go Scimitar 1, and let's go... This is the Blossom Kite Shield. It's only can protect 75%, but it does a lot of protection everywhere else, including poison damage. But I'm going to go with the Large Leather Shield. It's a light shield. The reason why is because I just want to fight this guy, and I want to get it over with. And it's a lot easier to kill him when you're blocking. I just don't feel like doing all this dodging for like an hour and a half. See, with that you can just keep backstabbing him. Not a big deal. And when he's down you can hit him again. I mean, like I said, I don't like to just tank with the shield anymore. But, you know, with some characters or some enemies, I feel like doing it. And we get a fire seed there. The fire seed is for enhancing pyromancy. Your pyromancy flame. Now, if you go through here, this gate, you'll note that you can go down and you can get to the boss area a lot easier than having to go through all of this and opening the gate. But that's for suckers. I'm all about suffering and earning myself and whatever, and I'm going to go up here. And I'm going to do this, and I'm going to find all the treasures that I can find. There is no guy here. Is there a guy here? There's no guy here. Just be careful before you go into these places, because usually there are those exploding mummy guys. I guess you could call them shambling corpses or something. And there's none here. Just be careful. They come running out at you. And you can unlock this gate with the Bastille key. The Bastille key was originally in a spot where we're going to get to eventually. The Lost Bastille is a very big place. It's probably one of the bigger areas of this entire game. Now then, be careful here. There's a guy there. And he's not the only one. They don't really move till you get really close, so it's not a big deal. Only one shot, doesn't take it. And I think there's one more hiding around here. Alright, it doesn't matter, there's nothing here. By the way, if you try to run in the water like this, it's going to deplete your endurance a lot faster. There he goes. Be quick with the aim, with the lock on, and bang. Now, if you didn't have the Bastille key, you'd have to do this. Now, if you see an item, then you really got to be careful. Yep. Didn't even get a chance to show him what I picked up, you little fucker. Next time, mind your beeswax. Now, over here is nothing. That's just where he came from. So, what you can do now is you can open this gate. And you can go out the straight up way. That's up to you. There are none of those enemies left. There's really nothing here or there. So all that's left is the sinner's, I don't know, temple, whatever you want to call it. We're going to imbue our weapon with magic. But first we're going to open up this gate with the Bastille key. Pretty handy key, right? Like I said, you'd have to get it from a different area. We get a smooth and silky stone. They do put certain items in certain places that are a lot more convenient than they were in the original version. That one I have to give them. They do add a bunch of pursuers. Like I was having a talk with one of my Twitch friends last night while he was watching my stream. And he was basically saying that the game would be a lot more fun if they replaced pursuers with difficult enemies. And I was like, yeah. You know, to me, I like a challenge. And as you can notice, fighting the pursuers gets easier and easier the more you go along, but the further along you go. But to me, it's like, I don't know, constantly being killed is not fun. So let's imbue this baby with some magic. And we're going to go in here with the shield ready. And we're going to fight the first old soul holder, which is the Lost Sinner. The Lost Sinner, straight up, just keep her on your perspective. Do not let her out of your sights. Because if you do, she'll hit you with a sneak and you're dead. Well, maybe not dead, but you'll be in terrible pain. See, like I said, I just want to keep my shield up just so, you know, I can absorb something. Because she does stuff like that. But she's straightforward. Stay to her right. She only has the sword. Try to get behind her, then you'll be better off. That's why you don't want to just keep tanking her shit, but... So, of course, that's what I'm doing. See, sometimes comes with a third strike. It's a, in this, it's a forward stab. And the forward stab, if you're already behind her, it won't matter. So... Now watch out here, because she's gonna... Hey, there she goes. So you just dive away from that. And make sure you have endurance, because you don't want her to... You don't want her to get you, like, sneak a shot on you. Just, like, move out of the way of that. Oh, fuck you, bitch. She is kind of quick. She's deceptively quick. But she's not quick enough that you can't recover. And like I said, if you get behind her, you're in good shape. If I have a shield that absorbs all damage, this is an easy, perfect, usually. Usually, not all the time. Last night I had a shield that absorbed all damage and wasn't, and she's dead. And that's it. Lost Sinner is over. We embrace a great soul, so when I embrace a great soul, I embrace the great soul. Thank you. We get what sounds like merry-go-round music, and now we have access to the further regions of the game. Which really is not the further regions of the game. It's just we got an old soul, so it's not a big deal. Let's unequip this. Let's get my spear back, because I like this thing. My winged spear. It's winged, it's not winged. Disappearing beers. So there we go. I finally beat a boss without dying. And it was one that I advertised I would always kill, no problem. We get a Fragrant Branch of Yore and Elizabeth Mushroom. The Fragrant Branch of Yore we're going to use for Mr. Strayed. And over here we have a primal bonfire that we're going to light. These bonfires only do one thing. They take you back to Majula. And that's it. We're going to return to the Far Fire of Majula. And when we go to the Far Fire of Majula, we're going to talk to the Emerald Herald, because we're going to want to level up. You're going to want to level up a lot. A lot, man. It's probably be at least 9 times. Well, before I talk to her, let me just go over here and buy some arrows. I might actually try to upgrade this thing. That would be a good idea. I mean, as I'm getting deeper into the game, I want to make sure that I have stronger weaponry. So, yeah, let's do that. Let's upgrade this winged spear. I have 15 Titanite shards. And there we go. So now it's a +5 winged spear. Does a lot of damage.
I'll be around.
And let me see. Let's take a look. What are these things' stats? Where are you, winged spear? Alright, so it's not going to tell me that way. Alrighty, fine. Be a dick. Okay, so this is... Okay, so it scales with an A in dexterity, and it's 18 dexterity. Not a strength weapon, it's a dexterity weapon. I don't know why. It looks kind of slow to me, but whatever. I'm going to go to Malentia, and I'm going to buy another one of those... Where are they? Another one of those... Well, I'm going to buy the first of... those human effigies, because I want to be human. Because when you've got a character this gorgeous, you don't want to waste it. And now it's time to pop some souls and level up. So I've gotten a couple. You can get the Lost Sinner's Blade later on in the game if you want. It's really, really fucking heavy. And because of that... Nah, I'll keep it for now. Oh yeah, I have that... Shit, I do have a Ferrous Lockstone, son of a bitch. Alright, well we're going to take care of that now.
You have acquired this.
Yes, I did require... Oh. Okay, I did acquire one of those large souls. We're going to move along. I want some more endurance. I want some more dexterity. Adaptability. Let's go all out. So that's level 83. Still not at the same level as my other character, but getting there. So that's good. Yes, I'm going to level this character up. Thank you. That's the Twin Blade, by the way. See that? That's the Twin Blade. So now then, we're not done with the Lost Bastille just yet. What I also want to do... Yeah, wait, let me see something. Yeah, I do have... Okay, so what I also want to do is I want to bonfire aesthetic that, but I can do that off camera. You don't need to watch it. Like, you don't need to watch me fight the Lost Sinner again, just at a higher difficulty. Against. I mean, I don't want to do that for everybody, but there are just some enemies I feel a lot more comfortable using my shield for. Still. Alright. Let's go. Yeah. Let's open the door here. Let's go here. Let's go back upstairs so we can find Strayed. Oh yeah, this shit's fucking ready to go, man. Put some magic imbuement on this motherfucker and we're really talking. I want to infuse my bow with something. Infuse it with cock power. Could have met the rooster. Didn't have to mean the slang for genitalia. Now, as you notice, because the bow is a dexterity weapon, I raised my dexterity and it's also doing good damage for that. I do have to raise my bow strength. I do have to improve that. And I have a lot of Twinkling Titanite, so it's not a big deal. I mean, not Twinkling Titanite, regular Titanite. Blow up. Brah! And there we go. So I'm going to fight this optional side boss in this optional side quest area. Yay! Elder Scrolls Online Tamriel Unlimited is finally updated. Thank you. I don't even know why I care, but there you are. I do care, though, because you prompted me that it was down. That's the one thing. They were talking about this always being on, and it appears as though it's never on, because unless I'm on. When they said always on, I thought these things were going to update while I was not... Oh, okay, that's the torch I lit. I thought these things were not going to update while I was actually playing, or if they had to, it was because they didn't get the update completed until I was playing. I didn't think I'd actually have to go on for these updates to take effect. But apparently that's what's happening. So I turn the computer on and it needs an update for a game. It updates only when I turn it back on, and you know what I'm talking about. Strayed, Branch of Yore, yay! Come on, Strayed, come to life. And move out of the goddamn way, because I want that bonfire, motherfucker. So we're going to show you why Strayed is such an important character for people like this character, like Roma. The mage types, or the sorcery types.
Still a bit stiff, I'm afraid. I must thank you, young traveler. I am Strayed, a wandering sorcerer of sorts. I've been a guest for a very long time, but I don't think that anybody will miss me.
Yes, a lot of men say they're stiff when they see Roma. Can't help it.
Very good. Very good indeed. Cursed one, weak you may be, but I, Strayed, will teach you my spells.
Strayed has a lot to say, and he's got the mock gesture, which we're going to look at for a while. He's got a lot to say, so let's get through it.
Oh, how long was I sat petrified? Long enough for the old kingdom to have crumbled, I see. Why didn't anyone wake me sooner? I've never heard the name. Is that what they call this place now? Very good. Very good indeed. The cursed ones were imprisoned within this land. Of course, you came of your own free will. The people feared the cursed ones like a plague. Some people would rather keep dreadful things out of sight, out of mind. In the end, they swept them up and corralled them here. So very typical of meek minds, don't you think? Once people became aware of their own frailty, they seized anybody they found undesirable, cursed or no, and impounded them here. Whoever posed even the slightest threat was removed, all so that they could sleep better at night. They even turned the great Strayed into a stone. Many kingdoms rose and fell on this tract of earth. Mine was by no means the first. Anything that has a beginning also has an end. No flame, however brilliant, does not one day splutter and fade. But then, from the ashes, the flame reignites, and a new kingdom is born, sporting a new face. It is all a curse. And it is your cursed flesh that will inherit the flame. Pyromancy was created by the ancient witch of fire. She harnessed the power of flame and melded it into pyromancy. The witch led her daughters into war against the old ones. But legends are legends. What are you prepared to believe? Oh, how long was I sat petrified? Long enough for the old... Why didn't...
Alright, that's all he's got to say. Basically, what Strayed was telling you is everything that happened in Dark Souls 1. Now, that makes you wonder exactly what's going on in these kingdoms, considering they all crumble and fall and then get built up again. Are the old souls that we're getting, they're not the people that were morphed into whatever. They just are the people that at this point had the old souls of the people that fought the old ones long before. So it's hard to kind of explain, but whatever. This is what he sells. He sells a couple of rings that could help you out. The Ring of Knowledge increases your intelligence. The Lingering Dragon Crest Ring extends length of spell effect, extends. The Gape Ring absorbs souls in place of the wearer. And he has Rouge Water, which restores HP and spell uses. He also has a lot of really good spells. Sorceries, miracles, pyromancies, and hexes, which are sort of the offset of miracles. As you can see, if you want to cast a hex, you have to have both intelligence and faith. It's not just faith or intelligence. Pyromancy doesn't require anything but a pyromancy's flame. I might think about using that. I don't know. Depends on how many attunement spots. Depends on how long you're following me. You have Homing Soul Arrow, which is like the Soul Arrow, just it follows you. Strong Magic Shield, which is supposed to shield you from magic spells. Cast Light, which gives you, illuminates. It's kind of like having a torch. Resplendent Life, we know about that. Unveil unveils anyone who's hiding from you. Lingering Flame is pyromancy. That's kind of like a flamethrower out of your hand. Flame Swathe is kind of like a flame tornado. Actually, let's take a look at that and see what it does. The Great Mage of Chanting Names Envelop. Right. It immolates far away. It's like sort of like I think it was called the Flame Whip or something like that before. Sort of like that. It was devised by Strayed himself. Some of these he made himself, actually. And then there's Dark Orb, which is a large orb that comes out of your catalyst. Dark Hail, which is a few of these dark balls that drop from the sky. Dark fog, I believe, is temporarily localized mist. Those who breathe it, right? It's like poison mist, is what it is. And affinity, this is a big one. Creates a dark mass that seems to pursue its target. It's kind of like the pursuers, but not. Now you can also take your boss souls and trade them in for specific weapons or shields. See, like if you kept the soul of the last giant, you could get the giant stone axe, which is a pretty good weapon. The arc sword if you kept the Flexile Sentry soul. The barbed club, which is what the Flexile Sentry soul uses as well. The Flexile Sentry uses. That's what I was thinking of. That's the weapon of the guy that, you know, the one I always wanted to stay in front of. The Dragon Rider's halberd. The Dragon Rider's twin blade, which you didn't see. His bow, which you didn't see. And the Pursuer's great shield and the Dragon Rider's great shield as well are very heavy items. And you can also get the Pursuer's ultra great sword. You can also get the warp sword. You can also change them into spells. You can use the Rune Sentinel Soul to get heavy homing soul arrow. But I'm not going to get that. Any of these shits, I'm just going to leave.
Feeble, cursed one. Let's hope the magnificence of my spells does not deter you.
By the way, no matter what you do with him, he's always going to say, feeble, cursed one. It doesn't matter what you do. You could buy every spell he's got, he's still going to say that. Alrighty, let's go down to... Let's go to the Servants' Quarters and use this Pharaoh's Lockstone to fight this optional side boss in this optional side quest, which becomes quite a pain in the arse, because you will see why. Now, I'm thinking I'm going to go with the shield. I am going to put the shield on, that's for certain. By the way, this is the bone staff that I got. I need 20 intelligence to use. It's pretty good staff, though. Where is my leather shield? I believe I am going to... yeah, I'll keep this. This is better. Okay, so anyway, this is a real big pain in the ass, and I'm going to explain to you why. There is a covenant that you can join. She's not going to. I'm not going to. But what you can do is you can join this covenant, and basically whenever anybody shows up in this area, you will get prompted. You will be sent to this area to attack them if you're in this covenant and you have the ring on. Considering how quickly you can be and how often you can be invaded when nobody's on, consider how fast you'll be invaded when people are on. See? Already. We're getting invaded.
Stay back or we slice you to bits. We're my chums. We shan't be miffed. Stay back or your pieces. Tiniest pieces. A long time ago, the princess she made me. Yes, just like so. To guard this bell for the prince's honor.
I'm not impressed by you and your shield, by the way. Wait, so you attack me, then you run? Oh, there you are. Come on. Okay, run away. Run away and heal. Anyway, what this little shit was telling you is that a long time ago a princess made a bet or made a vow to... you see, he's going to try to get me to go up here and fight his little friends. There are a bunch of little dwarves up there. Looks like... Oh, you jerking off. See, a bunch of little dwarves up there that I have to fight too. I'll let them drop down and come take me. Dude, you think I don't know what you're trying to do here? I know you're a guy, because only a guy would be this cheap. Yeah, now you want to wait for your friend to come. See, if you're going to do this crap, just fight me on your own. See? Look at how cheesy this guy is. By the way, if you noticed, these little bastards, they're pretty tough too because... I don't know how that hit me, but whatever. I don't know how that hit me either, but whatever. See, like, you can't escape it. They're gonna attack you, and yeah, bow to your fucking mother, you stupid fucking prick. You fucking had your little friend help you, okay? So why don't you go fuck off? See, that's why this fucking covenant is such a bullshit covenant, because these guys prompt you. See, like, at least with the Rat Covenant, you invade them. So it's like if you die, you don't lose your souls. You don't have to go back and get them. You don't have to, you know, you die and then you go back to what you were doing and it's no big deal. But this shit, they kill you. You have to get your fucking humanity back. It's crap. And in this game, unlike Dark Souls 1, if you die and if you lose your humanity, you can still be invaded. It doesn't matter. Just because you lose your humanity doesn't mean you can't be invaded. You can still be invaded. I mean, I didn't even get a chance for this guy to finish what he was saying.
You wish to go for the
He asks you if you want to. I say no.
useless fool. Filthy, be gone, right?
So that's what happens. That's what happened to me last night. Right away, I got attacked. And as you can see, these guys with their little axes, their axes have dark magic infusement. So it's a lot deadlier when they hit you than it would appear. And you get a skeptic spice. It's not worth going over there and wasting time. Because every minute that you waste is an extra minute for these bastards to come get you. Get this guy's attention, make him come. They'll follow you. It doesn't matter. Just make sure you only fight one at a time. You don't want to fight like 3 of these guys. Because, like, they'll start throwing fire bombs, they'll start shooting arrows, you know. They give you some souls, nothing major. But because they're little short arms, I can totally take advantage of them. Now, this is when shit gets a little bit difficult. And the reason why shit gets difficult up here is because there's like 4 of them and they start attacking you right away. That's what we have to pull. We have to pull that switch. See, and they throw fire bombs. They're just very unpleasant. But it's a good thing for me that I have this long weapon because I can get 2 in a shot. It's also good for me that these guys don't have any strategy other than running towards you. And you're gone. Let's ring this bell. You've been ringing my bell. Ring the bell, we can open the gate. I really don't know what happens after you ring that bell. Like, after you ring the bolt. Like, in the first game when you rang the 2 bells, you awoke the primordial serpent, Peter Frampton. But in this one, you don't do anything. It's just, you ring the bells. I guess it antagonizes people. 2 Radiant Life Gems, 2 Twilight Herbs. I think that's all we have here. But now that it's opened, we're going to go down here. And we're getting invaded again. And he's right in my way. And that hit me somehow. I don't know how that hit me. The fucking... The hit detection in multiplayer is a joke. It's like ridiculous. It's so far behind where you are. Now you I give credit to because you actually fought me straight up. You didn't fight me with fucking all these little things running around. So as you can see, the hardest part is getting to this place. And then at the boss fight, you have to fight at least 4 of these creatures we're going to fight. If you don't kill 4 quickly enough, then another one will pop up out of nowhere. So this is the worst part of this game per se, dependent upon what you're trying to accomplish. What time is it? Let me try this again. I did! I'm terrible in player versus player because, like I said, these people, like, usually it's supposed to be your same level. It never seems like that, and these people always, like, imbue their fucking boss weapons with, like, fire and shit. It's, like, it's ridiculous. So whatever the case, I'm just not any good at player versus player. Oh, too bad I couldn't get you from... That didn't sound good. Poke, poke, pooka, pooka, pooka. The one good thing is I don't have to go back upstairs and ring the bell again. Okay, as I was doing before, let's imbue this motherfucker with some magic. And let's go fight this boss. Finally, it didn't take too long. 2 are going to attack you at first. So, and by the way, they breathe fire like all the time. So make sure that you keep them. It's like, it's your pretty standard double boss fight thing. Just keep them in front of you. Wait for the opportunity to attack. Take it. Oh boy, did I get lucky. I've got a spear too. Try to get rid of these guys as fast as you possibly can. See, because now here comes number 3. And there's one down. Now you're not going to get invaded here. Ah, come on. Oh, I moved. And there's 2 down. Now there might be... Yep, there's the other one. Try not to get caught in a corner and see if you can get some... They don't have a, like, infinite range on their attacks. So if you can prompt them to attack you, you can, like, heal. Like that. Ah. Oh, stop. Oh yeah, and don't fall off the edge. And I got out of the way, so go fucking blow me, alright? Usually when they stay up too long, that means they're gonna breathe fire. Or they're gonna do that. And there's the 3rd one. So we're gonna fight 5. That might just be a new addition to this wonderful version of this game. It might just be 5 now, as opposed to just 4. By the way, that totally didn't hit me. Fucking sakes, man, with your fucking swings. Alright, so at least we know now. Okay, watch out for this shit, the fire. Thank you, come to me. Try to separate them as best you can. Try to do as best as you can. And try to get away from that. You know, isn't it great how, like, even with a long weapon like this, I still have a hard time hitting everybody? At least they have a hard time hitting me. Well, sorta. And until I do that, and then they have no hard time hitting me at all. Alright, I'm down to Estus Flask now. Fire. Fire. Right up your ass. One shot, you're dead. So let's try to keep you... Wow. Fire at the same time. Very nice. There we go, you're dead. And I actually hit you too. Very nice. Alright, so you're half gone and you're about gone, so that's... Gargoyles have always been a pain in the ass in these. And you're dead. Alright, we're down to 1. Ah! God, I thought I had that one timed. Holy mother of God. Move, move, move. Whoops, I forgot. Alright, well, good thing he was trying to breathe fire. I'm gonna go two-handed on you now. Because you're dead. Alright, there we go. See, not that big a deal. Not that big a deal at all. We get their soul. We get a bunch of souls. And we go down these stairs. Make sure I'm not missing any treasure. Oh wait, I think, is there, or am I confusing that with the first one? I think there's treasure around here. Now just be aware that you might be invaded still. So, these guys are so cheesy, they might come, yep, there we are. I knew it. They might come running after you here, like, you get a soul of a proud knight. Alright, now we're going to go down the stairs. We get another item here, which happens to be, what is that, folks? What is this item? What do it happen to be? Southern Ritual Band. I'll look at that later. This is a very interesting spot because down here is a non-playable character invading you, which makes life a little bit difficult, and a bunch of dogs, so I don't want to deal with those. But since we killed 2 bosses without dying, it's time for celebration. I am going to mock somebody. What? And we'll be back in just a minute, so don't go away.